Hello, Archibald Chesterfield III here, making a paid video. And this is for John. That's his pseudonym because he's John Doe, because he doesn't want his name mentioned. Too many nasty, vicious fuckers in the audience. Hello, Archie. Please call me John on your vid if you say my name. Always been a big fan of the channel. Just sent you $20 US for some advice. I have recently purchased a pre-owned Rolex Submariner 116610LV, the Hulk, 2014 model, and wanted to ask for your opinion on it. I know you love your slightly older Rolex models without the super case, as they represent more value for money. But I'd also be interested to get your opinion on the new ceramic models, especially the 116610LV. How do you think the watch will fare in a few years from now? I know the previous green sub was an anniversary model, and it looks like its price has shot up over the last few years. Do you envisage the Hulk becoming a sought-after collectible piece in the future? There are rumors Rolex is stopping production of this model. Do you think there's any truth to this? It's probably just bullshit to drive up prices. And would you have opted for the previous anniversary model? Thank you, John. Very interesting. Very interesting discussion here. Okay, let's go through this, John. For starters, there's nothing wrong with buying a new Rolex dive watch. I love dive watches. I'm wearing my Breitling Super Ocean steel fucking fish. 2,000 meters that fucker will go down to. Okay, fuckers, let's go through your questions. How do I think the watch will fare from a few years from now? Look, it's a blue chip investment. I personally would never buy anything new, but after the Daytona, the Rolex Submariner is bulletproof. So I don't think you've done as bad as you could have done. It's certainly a lot better than buying a brand new fucking Breguet Type 20, that's for sure. How do I think it will fare? Look, it's hard to say. I don't think you'll lose money. I think, if anything, there is a slight chance it might be a little bit more of a premium in time to come, but no guarantees. The previous one, yeah, it's very up and down, very much speculative sort of market. Look, if you're buying for investment, I would have told you to buy a 1680. A white 1680 for that sort of money would be a minty one of those. That'd be the best investment, but it's not terminal. Do you envisage the Hulk becoming a sought-after and collectible piece in the future? That really depends whether they keep producing it, or, it depends what sort of happens there. A lot of these limited edition ones sort of peter off to nothing. They sort of produce too many, and it's... I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but as I say, for investment potential, you can't go terribly wrong with a Rolex sub. I don't like buying new. I told you this. I don't like buying new, but I don't see it as being a terrible choice. I think it's got some... Look, it's anyone's guess. I don't think they'll be hugely collectible. They're not going to triple in price or anything ridiculous like that. They'll keep pace with Rolex pricing, but I think myself, it's always a Rolex Submariner is so desired. There are rumors of Rolex stopping production. Yeah, there's rumors to say they are, rumors to say they aren't. I mean, if they release the anniversary, this is just a carry on. So I kind of disappointed that they did keep the model going. So yeah, I wouldn't be listening to rumors. Would I have opted for the previous anniversary? Yeah, I think I would have actually. Personally, you know what I would have bought? I would have bought a pre-ceramic Sea Dweller. I reckon that's where the smart money is, okay? I think that's the smart money. For true investment potential, I would have bought a 1680. I reckon that's, you know, really, really cool investment potential. There's nothing wrong with buying a Submariner. I mean, they are a blue chip investment. I mean, I wish this fucking Breitling on my wrist was a fucking sub. Of course I do. Fucking oath I do. I do. The Submariner is fucking amazing. It, you know, it retains its value. They're just such a desired watch. It's good buying. It's a nice watch. I don't think there's huge, you know, that they're making too many of them to be huge. It's always going to be desired, but what's my view on it? Look, I told you my advice. 1680 plastic, that's, I think, investment potential. Your one, look, it's not a bad watch. You wanted to buy new. I can't understand this fucking virginal fetish. Who the fuck wants to fuck you know, it's just fucking ridiculous. But you bought new. You could, look, there's nothing, you're buying a Submariner, it doesn't, you know, it's like people saying to me, should I go for a Batman GMT or the Standard? And it's not going to make a huge difference. I don't see, you know, thousands of dollars. You're not going to go and commit suicide by buying the wrong one. You know, it's a Rolex Submariner, for fuck's sake. Rolex Submariner, that's a very, very bulletproof, wanted sort of watch. You can't go wrong with that sort of shit. So I don't see any problem with that at all. So I really think it's quite a cool way to have gone there. So yeah, Rolex Submariner, there is no downside to that. That's just a cool move. And why not? Fuck it. It's a Rolex sub. You won't go bad. I'm ArchieLuxury. Tell me what you fuckers think of that. Nice one, Archie. Rolex sub. Money in the bank.